like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, y'all, here's a Dr. Umar Johnson flashback. This one is actually from December of 2022. He's sitting out in front of the FDMG Academy, and he's talking about the opening and donations. You know, hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal.
Peace in Pan-Africanism, peace in Pan-Africanism. Peace in Pan-Africanism, peace in Pan-Africanism. Peace in Pan-Africanism, peace in Pan-Africanism. Peace in Pan-Africanism to my continental Africans. Ghana, Nigeria, Ethiopia, Eritrea, South Africa, Lesotho, Togo, Benin, Gambia, Zambia, Botswana, all my African family. Madagascar, all my African family. Peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my European Africans. London, Wolverhampton, Luton, Manchester, Birmingham, Austria, Germany, Ireland. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my Africans in Asia. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my Africans in Australia. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my Africans in South America. Brazil, we stand with you. Black Brazil, we stand with you. Black Brazil, we stand with you. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my Canadian Africans. Toronto, and all points in between. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my Caribbean Africans, my Jamaican Africans, my Curacao Africans, my Aruba Africans.
Now, there's one thing you cannot say about the good doctor. He gonna shout out everybody across the globe. I believe that he really focuses in on the places where he has the most support and also places that he's actually traveled to.
My Turks and Caicos, my Trinidadian Africans, all of my Bermuda, Bahamas, St. Croix, St. Thomas, St. Martin, St. Vincent, all the Caribbean Africans. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my American Africans, my Virginia Africans, my Carolina Africans, my Alabama and Mississippi Africans, my Washington State and District of Columbia Africans, my Michigan Africans, my Ohio Africans, my Tennessee Africans, my Arkansas Africans. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my New York City Africans. New York City, I will see you tomorrow. 24 hours, the doors will open at the Lafayette Center, 677 Lafayette Avenue in Brooklyn. I repeat, first lecture of the year for the Prince of Pan-Africanism, the King Kong of Consciousness. First lecture of the year will be tomorrow in Brooklyn, Magnolia Tree Center. Doors open at 5 o'clock tomorrow, 24 hours from now, brothers and sisters. I want to see my Bronx family in Brooklyn. I want to see my Queens family in Brooklyn. I want to see my Harlem family in Brooklyn. I want to see my boogie down Bronx, my Queens, my Harlem. Who am I missing? Brooklyn, Harlem, Queens, Bronx, Staten Island, Long Island, Rochester, Birmingham. I want to see Albany, New York Africans, Connecticut Africans. I want to see everybody tomorrow in Brooklyn, Magnolia Tree Center, Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad Earth Day celebration. Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad Earth Day celebration tomorrow, Magnolia Tree Center, Thursday, January the 12th. Doors open at 5 p.m. Let me look at you one time. Let me look at the people one time. This is the Prince. I'm at the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy right now. This is your big brother King Kong Consciousness. I'm at the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy right now.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he's sitting outside of FDMG Academy and he's burning his sage and he gonna talk his talk. Let's listen, y'all.
This your big brother, Dr. Ifa Tunde. I'm at the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. Your school, my school, our school, the first school. I said your school, my school, our school, the first school. I said your school, my school, our school, the first school in American history. Purchased, renovated, and operated with funds exclusively from the African diaspora. No government handouts, no white bank loans, no white philanthropy, no white donations. First school ever done by black folks around the world in unity. Brothers and sisters, tomorrow in Brooklyn, brothers and sisters, tomorrow in Brooklyn, I'm going to talk to the people. Tomorrow, I'm going to lay down the FDMG black print for all of you who want to get on the Noah's Ark known as the FDMG Academy. We're going to talk politics. We're going to talk economics. We're going to talk the black family. We're going to talk institution building. We're going to talk Black Wall Street tomorrow, brothers and sisters. It's going down in Brooklyn. It's going down in Brooklyn, the year of FDMG. It is the year of the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy, brothers and sisters. The electric has already been repaired and inspected. The plumbing has already been repaired and inspected. The alarms, the sprinklers, everything. The only thing left is the HVAC sensors, brothers and sisters. We're waiting on the HVAC sensors. Once the HVAC sensors get installed, we just got to paint it up, clean it up, and get it ready for the grand opening, brothers and sisters. Who's coming to the grand opening of the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy? Where my beautiful African queens at? If you got your own natural hair on your head right now, if you got your own natural hair on your head right now, I want you to make some noise, black women. I want you to make some noise, black women. Black man, if you only date black women, I need a black fist from my brothers. Give me some fire for the gods, for the black brothers. That's right. Unapologetically African movement is rebirth. Unapologetically African movement is in full swing, brothers and sisters. It's in full swing. It's do or die. It's now or never. It's Brooklyn and then Baltimore. My Baltimore family, where Black Baltimore at? Where Black Baltimore? I'm going to see you on the first day of Black History Month. I'm going to see Brooklyn tomorrow, and I'm going to see Baltimore on the first day of Black History Month. It's now or never, brothers and sisters. Talk is cheap. Will the real organizers please stand up? Will the real activists please stand up? Will the real institution builders please stand up? Will the real problem solvers please stand up? That's where we at right now. We're going to start going through the resumes next month. I suggest you get your resume in. We're going through the resumes next month. I suggest you get your resume in. FDMGresumes@gmail.com. FDMGRESUMES@gmail. If you don't have a photo in a cover letter, we're not going to look at it. Learn how to follow rules, because the FDMG Academy is an institution of law and order, brothers and sisters. In African culture, we are not anarchists. We believe that everything operates on a divine code, divine law. So if you want to work at the school, get your resume in. If you know how to grow food, get your resume in. You know how to raise animals, get your resume in. You know how to work guns and rifles, get your resume in. You know how to go hunting and camping, get your resume in. You know how to build websites, get your resume in. You speak an African language, get your resume in. We got something for everybody, brothers and sisters.
Now, he has advertised this, get your resume in, to a lot of people, but I've also heard him say that he won't be paying people, like it'll be a volunteer thing or something to that effect. He's not going to get good quality people to come to that school and work for free. There's no such, ain't nobody going to do that. I'm sorry.
9 years ago, they said it'd never happen. 9 years ago, they said we were stealing the money. 9 years ago, they got my GoFundMe shut down. 9 years ago, they turned me into the IRS, the FBI, the governor, the mayor, the CIA. You name it, those Negroes did it. Black folks try to destroy us. Black contractors sabotaged us. But yet and still, we remain focused on the objective. And here we are, 9 years later. 9 is the number of the ancestors. 9 years later, 9 is the number of the ancestors. From 2014 to 2023, 9 is the number of the ancestors, brothers and sisters. So we are looking forward to seeing all of you at the community grand opening of the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy. I want to thank all my Africans in Africa for donating. I want to thank all my Africans in Europe and London and Germany and Ireland and Switzerland for donating. I want to thank all my Canadian Africans for donating, my Jamaican Africans, my Trinidad and Tobago, my Turks and Caicos Africans for donating, my Brazilian Africans, and even my indigenous Africans of Mexico, the Black Mexicans, for donating. Everybody donated to this school, brothers and sisters. This ain't no Black American school. This ain't no ADOS school. This is a Pan-African institution. This is for the whole race. United we stand, divided we fall. I don't want to be too long because my first live of the year is going to be on Friday the 13th. I don't want to be too long. My first live of the year is going to be on Friday the 13th, but I just wanted to let New York City know that I apologize I couldn't join you in Bronx, but I'm a damn sure be in Brooklyn if God would have it tomorrow.
All right, y'all. So I stand corrected. This live was in January because he just refreshed my memory. It was like the beginning of January that he was doing this live in front of the FDMG Academy.
I want to apologize to New York City that I couldn't make it to Kwanzaa in the Bronx, but I'm a damn sure be in Brooklyn tomorrow. I want to apologize to my New York City family. I couldn't make it to Bronx, but I'm a be in Brooklyn tomorrow. Doors open in 24 hours. Magnolia Tree Center, 677 Lafayette Avenue, King Kong. Gonna speak my speech and I'm going to say my piece. I want to see all my New York City queens. I need my hugs from my New York City queens. I got to start the year off in harmony with the energy of New York City Black women. Oh, yes, because I blew up in New York City. I blew up in Chicago. So whenever I go to New York City, whenever I go to Chicago, whenever I go to New York City, whenever I go to Chicago, I got to get the blessing of divine feminine energy. We're going to talk about how you can be a part of FDMG tomorrow, not just as a teacher, not just as an employee. We got to talk about that conscious singles convention. Oh, yes. The conscious singles convention. Oh, yes. The conscious singles convention. Oh, yes, brothers and sisters. Conscious couples convention. Oh, yes. Conscious comic book convention. Oh, yes. Conscious cosmetic creators convention. Oh, yes. Black farmers. Oh, yes. Black women's convention. Political science class. And of course, the FDMG village, brothers and sisters. The FDMG village. What is the smoke? I'm burning sage. You understand me? I'm clearing out the negative energies around the campus. This is a holy ground. Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy. I can hear the birds chirping. I can hear the bird. Even the birds is down with King Kong consciousness. I can hear the birds chirping, brothers and sisters. Brooklyn, you better be there tomorrow. Harlem, you better be there tomorrow. Boogie down Bronx. I missed you for Kwanzaa, but you better be there tomorrow. Queens, Staten Island, Long Island, you better be there tomorrow because the King Kong of consciousness. I'm going to talk about the FDMG village. We start in our own village. We start in our own village right here, brothers and sisters. If you ever wanted to be part of a progressive Black community, if you ever wanted to be part of a community that lived together, that decided together, that worked together, that built together, we're going to have the FDMG village. We're going to be having trips with the FDMG village. We're going to be building a farm for the FDMG village. Oh, yes. I told you that this is Wilmington, D.C., District of Black Consciousness. Oh, yes. We are the new Mecca. We are the new Mecca. Wherever I go, the Mecca goes because I'm the king of the consciousness. That's just the way it is. Don't get mad at me when I say I'm king of consciousness. That's just the way it is. Blame the ancestors. Take it up with the Most High God. I'm the biggest name with the most fame in the biggest game, brothers and sisters. I'm the King Kong of this game. I'm not going to be too long, but I need you to hit the Cash App. We need a few more dollars to finish this work. We need money to pay for the grand opening, brothers and sisters. We need money to pay for the grand opening. We didn't pay for 2 festivals. We didn't pay for 2 festivals. We didn't give y'all free t-shirts and free food and free hats and free mugs and free books and free bags. We need you to help us pay for the grand opening, brothers and sisters. Today is January the 11th. Today is January the 11th.
I love the fact that he actually dates himself in his lives, because then I can actually keep up with when he said what. You know what I'm saying? Like in this live, he's going to claim that he's planning the grand opening, but in a future live, he's going to say that it's postponed, and he's going to postpone it again another time. But y'all make sure to hit the Cash App, hit that PayPal, hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal.
Today is January the 11th. I'm hoping by February the 1st, we have our certificate of occupancy. I'm hoping by February the 1st, we have our certificate of occupancy so we can have the grand opening here at your school, not my school, your school, the last weekend in February. The last weekend in February. Grand opening of FDMG last weekend in February. If we don't make the deadline, the grand opening will be in April. If we don't make February Black History Month, we're going to open it up in April when it's warm outside. So that way we can have it inside, outside, the school, the gym. We're going to have the teachers teaching in the classroom, food on the grill, the boys playing ball in the gym, Ifatunde Avenue, brothers and sisters, Dr. Papa Boulevard, brothers and sisters, King Kong Consciousness Parkway, brothers and sisters. Hit your Cash App, $ FDMG School. Hit your Cash App, $ FDMG School. Hit your Cash App, $ FDMG School. Hit your PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. Hit your PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. Hit your PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. I picked up about 20 pieces of donation mail from the post office today. I picked up about 20 pieces of donation mail from the post office today. I picked up about 20 pieces of donation mail from the post office today. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Thank you for the donations. Please mail your donation to P.O. Box 9634. Please mail your donation to P.O. Box 9634. Please mail your donation to P.O. Box 9634, Wilmington, Delaware 19809. P.O. Box 9634, Wilmington, Delaware 19809. You can't come to the grand opening if you have not donated. You can't come to the grand opening if you have not donated. Now, I see we got some Negropeans hating in the chat. This is what I'm going to say to the beta male bootlicking community. This is what I want to say to the beta male bootlicking community. I'm talking.
Okay, 2 things, guys. I don't quite agree with him saying that if you didn't donate, you can't attend the grand opening. That's not really fair. There's a lot of people in the community who are skeptical of this whole school idea because it's taken him this long to get it off the ground, and it continues to be postponed. The other thing is, Dr. Umar, not the beta male bootlicking community. Oh my goodness. He come up with the terms, don't he?
Let me talk to the queens. If your mate is a Dr. Umar hater, if your husband is a Dr. Umar hater, if your boyfriend is a Dr. Umar hater, if your baby daddy is a Dr. Umar hater, I want you to leave him, drop his ass, and you're going to be one of the queens of the Ifatunde Queendom. I'm going to elevate you to queen status. Since he want to hate on a work that he's not doing. Since he wants to try to sabotage a man who's doing more than he's ever done in his life, drop his weak ass and come be one of the queens of the Ifa Tunde Queendom. I invite any sister who's sick and tired of their baby daddy hating on Dr. Umar. I invite any sister who's sick and tired of their fiance hating on Dr. Umar. I invite any sister who's sick and tired of their man, their king, their mate, their partner, their husband. You're tired of him hating on me. Every time you go on my live, he's hating. When you post a picture, he's hating. When you watch a YouTube, he's hating. So I'm telling all the queens, you ain't got to put up with no jealous, envious, low self-esteem beta male. I'm telling all the queens, you ain't got to put up with no jealous, envious, hating beta male. You don't need him. Drop his ass. Bring the children. Bring the children to FDMG. Bring the children to FDMG. I'm going to give you a job, and you are officially one of the queens of the Ifa Tunde Queendom.
All right, y'all. I wanted to mention this book that I've been reading lately. It's called Greatness is a Habit. The author's name is Aaron Dixon. The book is currently available on Apple Books, and it's only $1. Let me tell y'all, it's worth every penny. If you're interested in self-development and overall growth, then this is definitely going to be a good read for you.
Oh, yes, sisters. Oh, yes. In 2023, we're going to rebirth, reinvent, resurrect everything, brothers and sisters. I'm going to talk about it in Brooklyn tomorrow. Drop his weak ass. He not taking care of you anyway. Sister. He not taking care of you anyway. He ain't taking care of business. Yes, it's consciousness over the cookies. It's revolution over romance. It's institutions over intimacy. It's business before the bedroom. But he's not taking care of business, but I'm going to take care of business. Where my queendom at? I'm going to take care of that business. Oh, I'm going to take care of that. Don't you even worry about that. But let us stay focused, because we must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused. Dump his ass and tell him I'm going to go be one of Dr. Umar's wives. The next time he gets on your nerves, the next time he hates on you for supporting Dr. Umar, you say, you know what? I think I'm going to take Dr. Umar up on his offer. I'm going to take the Prince of Pan-Africanism up on his offer. I'm going to take Intercontinental Ifa Tunde up on his offer. I'm done with your ass. I'm dropping your ass. And I'm going to Wilmington, Delaware. And I'm going to be one of the queens of the Ifa Tunde Queendom. Lord have mercy. Nat Turner is out here tonight. Marcus Garvey is out here tonight. John Jacques Dessalines is out here tonight. Maurice Bishop is out here tonight. Kwame Nkrumah, Sekou Touré, Anna Julia Cooper, Fannie Lou Hamer, Mary Church Terrell, Ida B. Wells, Mary McLeod Bethune, Amy Jakes, and Amy Ashwood Garvey. They out here tonight, brothers and sisters. Will I let you have your wife back? He said, the brother said, if my wife leaves me for you, what are the terms of getting her back? If my wife leaves me for you, Dr. Umar, what are the terms? Because I'm a Umar hater. She's in love with you. She wants to be the queen. She's going to leave me. Can I get her back? Yes, you can. You're going to have to go through a Re-africanization class. You're going to have to donate 20,000 community service hours to the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. Then you got to go to Mother Africa, and you're going to donate 20,000 community service hours to Mother Africa. And then you're going to build one relevant institution in your community. Okay? Build an institution. Community service in Africa. Community service at FDMG. In Re-africanization class, which is going to be a 2-year Re-africanization class for beta males. Re-africanization class. In other words, you might never get her back. Because I don't believe in divorce. If I wife your queen, she's mine for life. So if I was you, I would stop hating on Dr. Umar in front of your wife. If I was you, I stop hating on Dr. Umar in front of your baby mom. If I was you, I stop hating on Dr. Umar. If she want to watch my lives, if she gets a little moist over hearing me speak the word of God.
Wait, what? Did he just say if she gets a little moist from hearing him speak the word of God? Dr. Umar tripping.
If she gets a little moist hearing me speak the word of God, let her have her moment with King Kong. What business is it of yours if she has a personal, virtual moment with King Kong? She's not in front of me. It's a virtual moment, my brother. Why are you worrying about a virtual moment with King Kong? Didn't you have a virtual moment with Megan Thee Stallion? Didn't you have a virtual moment with Nicki Minaj? Why can't she have a virtual moment with King Kong consciousness? And if she 5'5" thick in the thighs, and if she 5'5" thick in the thighs, and if she 5'5" thick in the thighs, extra curvy and extra nappy, if she happy to be nappy, if she come to FDMG, say, Dr. Umar, I left him, I got 2 C's, oh, it's a wrap. Oh, it's a wrap. But let me get back. Let me refocus. I'm not going to take your wife, brothers. I was just joking. I'm not taking nobody wives. I'm about preserving the black family. You and your queen, you and your baby mom are going to come to FDMG and participate in the Conscious Couples Retreat. We're going to have a Conscious Couples Conference. A Conscious Couples Conference. We're going to have married elder families who are going to talk and teach and train our young families so y'all can stay together. I would not take your wife. I would not take your wife. I would not do that. It's too many unmarried sisters out here for me to take your wife. Calm down, because some of y'all punch in the mirror right now. Some of you coons is punching the mirror. Calm down, brother. Some of you was doing your Bruce Lee in the basement. Calm down, my brother. I don't want you to start imagining me hugged up all tight. I don't want you to start imagining me hugged up all tight. Brothers, I don't want you to imagine me hugged up all tight with that nice butter almond, that nice butter pecan, that nice hot peanut butter, that nice fudge, that nice cinnamon, that nice nutmeg, that nice African vanilla over there, that little pina colada queen you got with the nappy locks. I don't want you to start flipping out, my brothers. Calm your nerves. Go take you a spiritual bath, my brothers. Calm down. I'm not going to take your wife. I was only joking. Now listen right here. I'm talking to the meme community. I'm talking to the meme. Don't go making no memes about Dr. Umar taking conscious brothers' wives. Don't do that. Because I know y'all going to run with this live. Y'all always running with the lives of King Kong. I need everybody to calm down. I need everybody to calm down. I need everybody to calm down. I got room for one more wifey. I only want 2. But I have had a few offers for queens to be the 3rd. I've got a few offers for queens to be the 3rd wife. But I'm going to keep that confidential. Y'all don't need to know about that. What y'all need to know is the most anticipated school in American history. What y'all need to know is the most anticipated school in American history is just about ready for the community grand opening. Tomorrow in Brooklyn, I'm going to talk about the school program. Tomorrow in Brooklyn, I'm going to talk about the school program. Tomorrow in Brooklyn at the Magnolia Tree Center, 677 Lafayette Avenue. Tomorrow in Brooklyn, we got 24 hours. The new year begins in New York. We got 24 hours. The new year begins in New York. We got 24 hours. The new year begins in New York. Pretty Detroit nurse, you said, what is my birthday? Pretty Detroit nurse, why you don't know my birthday, pretty Detroit nurse? Can somebody please tell her what day am I born on? Can somebody give her the 3 numbers? She don't know. When she had a nerve. The sister is Pretty Detroit Nurse on Instagram. She said, when is your birthday? Can somebody tell Pretty Detroit Nurse when is my birthday? Let me give you a hint. When did the Nat Turner War start? Let me give you a hint. When did Emmett Till show up in Money, Mississippi to be the martyr of the civil rights movement? Let me give you a hint. When did the Haitian Revolution begin? Let me give you a hint. When was Jesus Christ really born? Let me give you a hint. When was the Frederick Douglass Fugitive Slave Convention? What do you mean, when is my birthday? 821. Don't you play with me. When is my birthday? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Leo season is every season. Leo season is every season. Brothers and sisters, I'm out here at FDMG. I'm just reminiscing over 9 years of struggle. And I just want to thank the Almighty God for bringing me through. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, send your check and money order in. Hit the Cash App and the PayPal, send your check and money order in. We might as well burn up the rest of the sage. If you need to reach me directly, 215-989-9858. If you need to reach me, 215-989. I don't answer the phone. Stop calling and send a text message. I don't answer the phone. Stop calling and send a text message. I don't answer the phone. Stop calling and send a text message. This is your big brother, King Kong Consciousness, signing out. Peace and Pan-Africanism.
I hope you enjoyed this video as well as my commentary. Please, if you would, leave me a comment, hit that like button, and share this video. Replay gang gang, you know I'm rocking with y'all heavy. Y'all in the bushes. I see you on my analytics. Come on, y'all. Come out the bushes and hit that subscribe button. And make sure to put your notifications on so that you are notified when I go live or when I update and add a new video. To all my new subscribers, welcome. To all of my OGs, y'all already know what it is. Big up yourself, yo. We in the building.